still have so many good books coming out this year, so I'm gonna go over my highly anticipated book releases for the rest of 2025. Starting with the book that literally came out yesterday, I have Dream On by Jennifer Hartman. If you keep up with what I've been reading, you know that I have recently read June 1st and Older by her. So when I found out that this book was coming out, I pre-ordered it immediately. Now, I did not know that this was considered YA, which is gonna be very interesting because I feel like the other books I read were very rated R. I have read some YA books that I've really enjoyed, so I'm definitely gonna give it a try. From what I've gathered, this is like a second chance romance. They met in high school and then they're fake dating later in life. He's a Hollywood star, so they're in the spotlight and she's a small town dreamer. I don't know how I feel about the tropes in this book yet, but if anybody can make it good, it's gonna be Jennifer Hartman. And next month in September, I am so ready to read Wildcard, the 4th book in the Rose Hill series by Elsie Silver. Age gap, ex-boyfriend's dad. Need I say more? Honestly, anything that she writes, I will be there with my credit card. Now, there are a few different ones in October, one big one being the 4th book in the Gods and Monsters series. I did talk about reading these like months ago, but I decided that I was gonna wait until October so that I could read them back to back and line it up with the new release. I do have them though, okay? They're right there, so I'm supporting the author even if I'm not reading them right away. This is kind of out of order, but we do have also Alchemy of Secrets by Stephanie Garber and Made by Ali Hazelwood coming out on the same day. I'm curious to see this work by Stephanie Garber because I really do love the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy. November is probably going to be one of the best months because it is full of bangers. On the same day, we have 2 big books coming out, the first being Brimstone, the sequel to Quicksilver. The second book is Hollow, written by the Twisted Sisters, and I have recently become a big fan of their work, especially with the Sins of the Zodiac series. I best believe that this is already pre-ordered. I will be eating this up. And later in the month, we have the 4th and final book in the Legacy series coming out, and I am ready and not ready at the same time because I don't want it to end. If you've been around, you know that I am absolutely obsessed with this series. It's God tier, and I talk about it in probably 90% of my videos. And then to end 2025 in December, I have 2 books that I am really excited about. The first one being Sweet Venom, which is the second book in the Viper series by Rena Kent. I believe this is gonna be a trilogy. If you've read Beautiful Venom, you know which couple this book features, and I am so excited because I feel like I am going to love them so much. And the second book is Birds of a Feather, which is the 3rd book, and I think it's called the Legacy series or the Ravenhood Legacy series. Hold on. Yes, I think that's right, based off what it says on the back. I read the Ravenhood series last month and I have yet to read these because I'm terrified. But I know that I'm going to love these because people rave about them, and if I loved the trilogy, I just know I'm going to love these as well. I know what these 2 books are about, which is why I'm scared of them.